What's up guys, today on Dirt Lifestyle we are going to talk about CO2 tanks. This is not going to be your typical CO2 tank video. We're not going to inflate any tires or anything like that. We all know CO2 tanks kick ass. They're really fast, they're really portable, and they're super low maintenance. This video is going to be all about comparison. I've got 3 different CO2 tanks in the shop, and we're going to go through and I'm going to show you why there is such a broad spectrum of price and performance with these tanks. So hopefully whenever you go out to buy your own tank, you're going to leave with the information you need to make an educated decision and figure out if you need to save up for the best one on the market or if your needs are really just going to be perfect for, a low budget option. By the way, at the end of this video, we're going to talk about the lowest budget option, and I've actually put together a shopping cart that has the cheapest tank that you can assemble in it. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure you stick around to the end. These are the 3 tanks we're going to be talking about today. We have the Powertank, the Smittybilt CO2 tank, and a Poli Performance CO2 tank. The Poli Performance tank is a little bit bigger than the other 2. It is a 15-pound tank, and the other 2 are each 10-pound tanks. Now, when I'm talking about the different weight of the tank, that is basically the measurement of the amount of CO2 you can fit into each tank. So the 15-pound is 50% bigger than the 2 10-pounds. But whenever we're talking about price and everything in this video, we're going to be talking about each of these being a 10-pound tank. Just because I don't have access to a 10-pound tank, we're going to be using the 15-pound for this video. Before we get going in this video, I want to make it really clear that this video is not sponsored by any company in any way. This is all my opinion, but Powertank did give me that power tank. So I just want to be very upfront about that and let you guys know that that's the case. Whenever you do YouTube, whenever you're in this industry, sometimes you meet different people along the way and they will just give you their products to try out. I have no contract with them. I have no allegiance to them. All of my opinions on their products and the other 2 are 100% my opinion, and they're not paid for by anybody. Since we're on the subject of Powertank, let's start with them. All right, we are at Powertank's website. We go down here to pre-built power tanks, and the PT10 pre-built is what we've got, package B. The kit that I have, which is the only kit that comes with literally everything, it is $681.95. This is the most expensive, and it is the most complete kit out of everything you're gonna see today. The quality of all the parts and pieces are definitely the best. And if you've seen them in person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now we've got options. You can choose a color, that kind of stuff, different knobs, upgrades like that. But this is the base kit that I have. So let's take a couple minutes. Let's look over some of these parts and pieces and I will show you exactly what you're getting. The Powertank comes with the biggest price tag, and that's for a few different reasons. 1, it's made in America. So you get an American-made tank, an American-made regulator. Those things just add to cost. We all know that whenever you buy American-made products. The next thing would be the fact that it has a lifetime warranty on the tank and a lifetime warranty on the regulator. I imagine that would inflate the cost for almost any company offering something like that. The other things that make the value grow and the cost grow would be that it has a certification warranty. It's the only tank I've ever seen that has that. And what that means is that whenever you go to get this recertified in 5 years, they will guarantee certification. So if you don't know, all CO2 tanks need to have a certification stamp on there every 5 years, otherwise they will not fill it. So if this fails certification, then I can call Powertank and they will send me a new one free of charge. That's just a warranty that comes with their product. I don't know how often they fail or anything like that, but either way, it's good peace of mind. Another couple features that I like that are small but definitely add to the value would be this handle. This handle's pretty slick. I've never seen anything like it. And basically what it is it's got these little grooves in the top and you can set your hose in there. It's kind of cool. Small detail, but again, adds to the value, I think. It's built to fit all these different devices that it comes with in order to make it to where when you're carrying it from A to B, you're not just dangling hoses in the sand and dirt. It's got a US patent sticker on the back, so I imagine that means that they're probably the only company that has that. The next feature is this little cover on the bottom. Again, small detail, but it's a nice touch. Whenever you're setting this in rocks and whatever uneven surface you're in, it's nice to have the bottom of the tank protected. It's something that not everybody cares about, but it's something that I definitely like that it has. The next thing that I think is definitely a big pro for the Powertank would be this style of fitting. Again, never seen it anywhere else, and you just click it together and then it has this like double slip connection right here. So this makes it to where you can't accidentally unlock it, so you gotta pull this back, then you gotta pull that back. And one thing that I noticed is that it discharges the line whenever you pull the black collar back. Again, small detail, but I like. So the next tank we're gonna look at is the Smittybilt CO2 tank. And it looks like we got $354.99. It comes with regulator, adjustable regulator, and fittings and, you know, all the basics that you need in a CO2 tank. The only thing it does not come with is going to be the mount. So if we add this to cart, and then we will add the mount to the cart, and we will see what our total is. Grand total, $441.98. The Smittybilt is right in the middle of the road in terms of price and performance, and it's the tank that I've had the longest. I've had this tank for a few years. I have liked it, I've hated it. There's been a few different instances where I definitely did not like it. The gauge just kind of failed on me out of nowhere and just stuck at 400 PSI. Luckily it was within the first year, so they did warranty that. The regulator, whenever you try to fill too many tires in a row, the regulator gets really cold really fast and it slows down a lot. Not everybody has that problem, but it's something that I had a problem with. Now the warranty on this thing, probably one of the reasons that it's cheap, is the warranty on the regulator is 1 year, the warranty on the tank is 1 year. And when I called and asked where the regulator and where the tank were made, the guy on the phone told me China. So it's probably another reason why it's less money than the Powertank. It does not come with a lifetime tank certification like the Powertank does. So again, if you go to recertify it in 5 years, it doesn't pass certification, you need to buy a new tank. It's basically just a paperweight. The other issues that I've had with this would be the fitting. Whenever you turn the regulator all the way up, it doesn't really like to hold the pressure very well. Also, I had to pay to get this tank repaired because at 2 years of ownership, it started leaking between where this valve is and where the tank begins. So I don't know what sort of connection there is in there. I've never had one of these apart, but that failed and they wouldn't refill it. So basically I had to pay Air Gas or Praxair, I can't remember who I was using, but I had to pay them to take it for 2 weeks, send it to a facility, they repaired it. I want to say it was like $30 or something like that. Now it does work again. This is basically my backup tank for the Powertank. I use the Powertank predominantly, and this one is just there in case I run the Powertank completely empty, and then I have this as a backup. Just because I've had issues with this tank does not mean you will. I just want to be very clear about what kind of experience I've had with each of these tanks. And it's not something I hate. I haven't sold it. It's just something that I have had to maintain a little bit throughout its ownership. And it's still going to be a very good Plan B tank if Plan A tank runs out. Next tank we're in the market for is from Poli Performance. We've got Poli Performance Portable CO2 Tire Inflation Kit. That's what it's called on their website. And it looks like the cost is from $200. I bet that won't be the cost for us once we put everything in there. So I believe this one is going to be their 10-pound. Yes, this is their 10-pound kit. Looks like the total cost is $245, and it comes with pretty much everything you need to get started. Of course, it doesn't come with an adjustable regulator, but we'll go to the table and we'll go over all that right now. This tank from Poli Performance is the most budget-friendly tank that I could find online in terms of a tank that comes with everything you need to get started. So it does come with, a fill hose, it comes with an air chuck just like the other ones, and it does come with a regulator. And it even comes with a handle. For stuff in this price range, they don't always come with the handle. This handle is annoying, but it is there. So this is something that is a complete product. It even has a mount, and for 250 bucks, it's not bad. Now, there's a few different things to consider as to why it is less money than the other two. The regulator is fixed, meaning it's not adjustable. So this is fixed at 150 PSI. If you want to run lockers with it, you're going to need to regulate that down to connect to your locker, otherwise you'll blow the seals. If you want to air your tires up super fast, 150 is as high as this will go. So you can go up to 250 if you have an adjustable regulator like my other two setups here, and it'll fill tires that much faster, which I think is pretty cool. And then I can turn those down whenever I hook them into my air lockers. My brother and I both have air lockers. CO2 is perfect for air lockers because it's super dry. It doesn't have any oil in it, so it's a really reliable system. But my brother had to put another regulator behind this regulator to regulate it down to like 100 PSI so he could hook it up to his locker and not worry about blowing out any seals or anything like that. I called Poli Performance to ask about their warranty and to ask about the origin and manufacturer of the regulator and the tank. They told me that the regulator and the tank are both made in America and California, in fact. But when I got home, I did notice that the regulator says made in China. I think the guy on the phone probably just made a mistake. I don't think they're purposely lying. Now, it does only have a 1-year warranty on the tank and a 1-year warranty on the regulator, just like the Smittybilt. And I asked him, will you guarantee recertification? And he said, unfortunately, we don't have any sort of a program like that. So officially, they will not guarantee that in 5 years, this will be able to be recertified. So that's something else to take in consideration before you go and purchase your tank. Let's talk about the Amazon special that I put together that's in the description here. So it's a 10-pound tank. It is the 150-pound regulator, and it is this hose connection right here. It looks almost identical to this setup, and it even has a mount that's like a plastic mount that mounts around these tanks, and the whole package is 150 bucks. So if you go to the link in the description, my cart will have all the parts and pieces you need if you want to get into one of these tanks ultra cheap. Now, keep in mind all the different things we talked about earlier about quality, about where it's made, everything else. But if at the end of the day you just want to save the most money and you just want to get into one of these tanks, you can definitely use that link in the description and it'll get you there. Now, if you want to see if you can get it even cheaper than that, this connection type right here is called CGA 320, I believe, and it goes to the regulator, which is a 150-pound regulator, and then that goes to this hose connection right here. And the connection between this hose connection and the regulator is a 1/4 inch NPT. That's the cheapest way to do it that I know. And again, if you are interested, there is a link that'll get you there. If you're new to CO2 tanks, I hope this video will help get you the information you need to confidently make a buying decision that's gonna fit your build. You know, not every tank is gonna be perfect for every person, but you know, with these different 4 options, I think you can definitely get something that's gonna meet your needs and your budget. If you like videos like this, make sure you click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We do have a Patreon page if you wanna support us that way, or you can go to our website and we have some Dirt Lifestyle, you know, t-shirts, hats, that kind of thing. If you wanna follow me on social media, I'm at Dirt Lifestyle Nate. We'll see you next Friday.